Hello, my name is Jacob. I am a writer performer from the state of Illinois, and you have some questions for me. Question one, what do you currently do to earn money? I'm a risk analyst, so I basically am the annoying guy in the office that walks around and says, "Hey, don't do that. That's not good. You're going to get us in trouble. Stop." It's kind of nice. Do you think you can commit 10 hours a week to live streaming even with your current job? Yeah, that's not an issue. I don't go out much. I'm a nerd and I really, really love being inside my apartment. So that should be fairly easy. If so, when do you plan to stream during the week? This would be right after work. It would be, basically I get off work, I'd take the dog out and make dinner and just hop on Live It. It's kind of, my current routine now. Have you ever live streamed before? Yes, I have. I actually, a few years ago, I used to run a guild in World of Warcraft, and we actually did some high level raiding, and I streamed at that time, which was really fun because I had to, kind of give 20 different people directions while keeping an eye on the chat and everything else that was going on. It was very chaotic, but a lot of fun. Other than Live It, what is your favorite social media platform, and how many followers do you have? Right now, my favorite is Facebook. I have about 208 followers. What content do you plan to do on Live It? Well, like I mentioned earlier, I'm a writer, so I'm basically planning on taking people through the story making process and hoping I can help them fall in love with stories again. Do you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert? And that one's easy. I'm actually an extrovert. I am pretty, extroverts are pretty drained without people, and with all the lockdown stuff, it's been really hard. So Live It's been actually really amazing for that. And thank you guys for that. What three words would your friends use to describe you? I asked that and I have it written down. It was they said I was creative, uplifting, and dorky. I think we need to have a talk about that last one they gave. I'm not so certain about that one. And what are your future goals and where do you see yourself in 5 years? I'm actually working on my second novel now, so in 5 years I am hoping to have my third novel out, and with that I am hoping that it will be somewhere in the New York Times bestseller list, fingers crossed. And speaking of which, I actually do have something prepared for you. That way you guys can see a little bit about what I do. This is actually kind of a monologue slash poem from one of my characters, one of the many imaginary friends I'll be introducing everybody to. And this guy is known as the Fear Keeper, and he basically feeds off of people's fears. So he'll put like an illusion in your mind and make you think something's there that really isn't, and then he feeds when you start to panic, which is kind of nice. So here is the monologue slash poem from him. My mouth shall water as your resolve begins to falter. Can you hear my stomach rumble? Is that why you've pulled your cudgel? Your shouts and warnings of candor have failed to sway the phantom. Enjoy the reality I have consigned by driving the fog within your mind. I sit to dine at my kitchen table while we play out my renowned fable. Tears of honey and screams so bloody, your shivers are my cheese, your chills my wine, your panic slathers my bread, your nausea ensures I am fed. I am the keeper of the shadows, your darkest secrets I shall expose. In my lair your situation is dire, for I am fear, and I hunger like fire. And that's the Fear Keeper, and hopefully you guys will get to know a little bit more about my stories and my characters. And thank you for taking the time to watch this video.